Good morning students, welcome back. Today we are going to study chapter number 7 of class 8, conservation of plants and animals. Okay, before we proceed, let me ask you one thing. What is the need of conservation of plants and animals? Okay, what is the need of conservation of plants and animals? ऐसी क्या need है जिसकी वजह से हमें plants और animals को conserve करना पड़ा? So the need is, within one simple word I can reply for this answer is development. Okay, the need is development. Because of development, as you can see in the diagrammatic explanation also, because of this development, okay, we are facing the need for conservation of plants and animals. Okay, now how it is done? It is done by establishing biosphere reserves. This happens for plants. Okay, this happens for plants. Okay, for maintaining the diversity of plants. It means variety of species, variety of plants species को यहाँ पे conserve करके रखा जाता है. Okay, and in case of animals, here establishment of national parks and sanctuaries is preferred. Okay, this is for the animals. यहाँ पर specific types of animals जो हैं उनको conserve करके रखा जाता है national parks and sanctuaries में. You might have seen or you might have known many of the national parks. Okay, now what is the reason for having the conservation of plants and animals? Okay, I already told you the reason is development. Okay, now among the reasons, the one major reason is deforestation. Okay, among the reasons, the one major reason is deforestation. So now let me tell you about deforestation. Okay, I hope you have heard the term deforestation many times. Okay, so if we talk about deforestation, so we all know that forestation it means plants को लगाना. Okay, और deforestation it means removal. Simple words में अगर मैं बोलूँ, removal of forest, और इसी को कह सकते हैं cutting of forest. Okay, cutting of forest on large scale is called deforestation. Okay, you can see in the picture given behind here, deforestation is shown. Okay, all the trees are cut off. Okay, so now if we move further, you can see in the picture, background picture here, deforestation it means clearing the forest for human benefit. Human benefit it means कोई development. Okay, now certain factors for deforestation. The reasons for deforestation are agriculture. Okay, one major reason is this one. Another one is building factories. Next is houses and roads, and another one is wood and fuel. For all these four things, we are cutting the forest and converting it into a developed locality. Okay, into a developed area. Moving forward, we are having now. I hope you have gone through all such sort of things. आपने देखे होंगे ये सारी चीजें. Yes, another term that we have already talked about is consequences of deforestation. Okay, here we will study the consequences of deforestation. जब हम deforestation करते हैं तो उससे क्या-क्या impact पड़ सकता है या पड़ता है. Okay, so here we are having. Just wait for a while. We will go through it. Yes. Here it is shown. As you can see in the picture, the very first and the commonest consequence is pollution. Okay. The second one is soil erosion. The next one is temperature rise, that is global warming. Okay. The next one is floods, and another one is droughts. Okay. You all have known about this So you already know about this thing that plants intake CO2 and gives us oxygen. Okay, but what happens when we cut the trees? What is the situation? Okay, when we cut the trees, then the situation is that CO2 will be in more amount, and CO2 is a gas that can't be easily thrown out from the Earth's atmosphere. Okay, we all know that it is under the greenhouse gas. Okay, CO2 एक ऐसी गैस है जो अर्थ के एटमॉस्फेयर से, यहाँ से इसके एटमॉस्फेयर से निकल के बाहर नहीं जा सकती. ओके, सो इट इज अ ग्रीन हाउस गैस, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वन, क्यों इसका अमाउंट जैसे जैसे बढ़ता जाएगा, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वन वी आर हैविंग दैट द increase in heat. Okay, this results in global warming. Okay, I hope you are able to see the changes in the diagram, and here a diagrammatic explanation is given over there. Okay, see, from 16th century to 21st century, okay, it is shown that the rising temperature has gone through its extent, है ना. It means 16th century से लेकर अब तक सबसे ज्यादा टेम्परेचर राइज हो चुका है, इसलिए ग्लोबल वार्मिंग तेजी से बढ़ रही है. ओके, मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, अब इनकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है? ओके, इनकी वजह से क्या क्या चीजें होंगी? सो वी विल गो थ्रू दैट वन नाउ. यस, इट अफेक्ट्स द वाटर साइकिल. द ग्लेशियर्स स्टार्ट्स मेल्टिंग. द सॉइल कैनॉट होल्ड द एक्सेस ऑफ वाटर. राइज इन सी लेवल, फ्लड्स and droughts. Okay, now let me explain you. Affect the water cycle, it means you already know that plants are the carriers of water cycle. Okay, plants क्या करते हैं? They attracts the clouds. Okay, and if we cut the trees, then definitely water cycle effect होगी. Okay, and because of rise in temperature, the glaciers starts melting. हम सुन ही रहे हैं already इन सब चीजों के बारे में. The soil is not able to hold the excess water क्योंकि क्या? क्योंकि सॉइल इरोजन हो रहा है. ओके, वो भी बताती हूँ मैं आपको अभी आगे चल के. ओके, क्योंकि सॉइल इरोजन हो रहा है. एंड देन राइज इन सी लेवल. ओके, अनदर वन इज फ्लड्स. जब ये सब चीजें इम्बैलेंस होगी तो डेफिनेटली ये किसमें रिजल्ट करेगा? या तो फ्लड्स में या फिर ड्रॉप्स में. ओके, देखिए आगे बताती हूँ मैं आपको इसके बारे में. और yes, now the next one is, yes, I already told you about soil erosion. Okay, I already told you about soil erosion. So the trees, okay, you all know this thing that the trees is having deep roots within the soil, है ना. इसके अंदर बहुत डीप में क्या होती है? रूट्स होती है. तो ये क्या करते हैं? सॉइल को बाइंड करके रखती है. ओके, सॉइल को बाइंड करके रखती है. अब सपोज करिए कि हमने ट्री को कट कर दिया. ओके, तो रूट्स तो नहीं है. ओके, सो देयर इज नो वन टू होल्ड द सॉइल एंड इट अलाउज द वाटर टू परकोलेट. इट मींस कि क्या होगा? पानी बहता जाएगा और मिट्टी को अपने साथ बहा के लेता जाएगा. ओके, नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस नेक्स्ट, है ना. अगर प्लांट्स और ट्रीज नहीं रहे तो क्या क्या चीजें हो सकती है? सो हियर वी आर हैविंग, वेट फॉर अ व्हाइल. Yes, without trees and plants we are having